Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video. So today we're going to be doing your general reading for your relationships and any messages that may be coming up for the week of August the 2nd to August the 8th. Once again, it's general reading, which means that it may or may not resonate. If it resonates, then that's fantastic. If it doesn't resonate, you already know what to do. You can blow out your candle and you can have a cup of coffee or what have you. All right, without further ado, let's dive right in. And if this is your first time meeting, well, welcome. I'm so glad that you are here. We chat at least once a day here. This is our new series now where we're doing a reading a day with a different theme. So if you enjoy tarot readings and you enjoy planning and you enjoy anything holistic living, then consider subscribing. And without further ado, let's just dive right in and see what messages come up for you and your partner that you may be in a relationship with. What are your messages for the collective for the week of August 2nd, please? What are your messages for the collective? Thank you. Okay, so you're sort of looking at this relationship. It's almost like it's not really cracking up to be what you thought it would be. Like you had this idea of how things will be, or how you guys are going to settle down and, you know, really progress along in your relationship. And for some reason, like the rainbow and the beautiful house and like your core, your home life, it's not really cracking up to be just that. It's sort of like it just feels very heavy to me. This just feels very heavy to me, where you kind of hope for this, but it's not really happening. At least it's not happening the way that you kind of envisioned it. And it's almost like you're asking for signs from the universe. And even though your intuition is telling you one thing, you're not getting the signs from the universe that you really want, and you're trying to connect back to spirit. Perhaps that's one of the reasons why you were drawn to this reading, actually, just to kind of get some clarity or to kind of get some guidance of like what you should do and why, you know, like what is out of balance. It's sort of like something, maybe everything is going the way that you want. Maybe your person wants the house and to settle down, but you're not feeling it, or you want to have those things in your life, or you see yourself having that with this person, but this person is not really seeing that with you, and you're sort of trying to you're feeling that from this person, that it's just like something is not in alignment. Okay, let's get some more oracle cards, see what messages are coming up for you for this week. What should you embrace, or any guidance really that would be helpful. Okay, that's too many. So you're being reminded right now that even though this might feel like a complete and utter turmoil in your life, there's sort of light at the end of that. Not so much at the end of that, but I'm definitely getting that there is that sort of silver lining. There is sort of that positive element that is sort of hidden, and you might not be able to see it right now because it's sort of hidden in all of that. So you might be having a really hard time with your person, or it's not so much that you're fighting, like I don't get that, but what I am getting is that you guys want two different things. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting that you want something and then this person doesn't want that, or you want to settle down and this person doesn't, or your partner doesn't want to settle down yet, or they're they're not even thinking that, like maybe they're just too focused on their career or what have you, but you're definitely intuitively feeling like even though there might not be any friction here, but you're definitely feeling like something is just not adding up, something is not, it's not in alignment. It's almost like your world is sort of turned upside down, and intuitively you definitely feel that something is just off, you know what I mean? And you're being reminded that there is sort of that silver lining in that, and it's gonna come out. Perhaps shift your attention away from the relationship and focus more on how you can actually give back. Focus, like, shift your focus onto the things that actually make you happy, which is ultimately helping other people. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. What messages do you have for the collective for the week of August 2nd, please? What messages do you have? Okay, I feel like you, okay, that's funny. I feel like you're sort of thinking of, you don't want to deal with this issue anymore. You're ready to kind of walk away from it. It's almost like you feel betrayed. It's almost like whatever's happening, maybe I think it could have a lot to do with this life that you were sort of envisioning with this person, and it's sort of like having that level of disappointment where you sort of realize that what you want and what this person wants are two totally different things, and you kind of want to run away from it, you know what I mean? Like you just don't want to deal with it. But there's also that element of like there's a lot, like you guys have a lot of, like there's a lot of ties, you know what I mean? Like it's almost like you're being tied to this person in more than one way. Maybe it's not just, it's financial, but it's also it's not just the emotional, but it's like you guys might have, you know, other things that you have built together. You also want to see change, and you have a hard time with being patient about it. You just don't want to wait. Like you kind of feel like I wasted all of this time. I don't really see anything coming up with time, but you definitely feel like your hands are tied, but they're not, you know what I mean? Like you always have that option, you always have that choice of just kind of walking away if that's not serving you. Yeah, like it's almost like this person is definitely providing you with a level of security, but they just don't want the same thing as you do, or they want something that you don't want, one or the other. You can always kind of switch it up, but what I'm definitely getting is that it's sort of, it almost feels like it's eating you up alive, and you don't really, it feels like your hands are tied and you can't really get out of it. But the ultimate message here is use your intuition. There is this positive element that you might not be aware of really, but you need to shift away from focusing so much on you and focus more on how you can give back rather than, you know, what you can actually get out of it. So this is all I have for you right now. Looks like my battery is about to die in any second. So I hope that you have enjoyed this, and if it resonated, comment down below and let me know. Consider subscribing if you haven't already, and I will see you again in my next video. Bye.